tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Dream going up against the Seattle Storm. Along with Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficenti, I'm Blake Zuniga, and we're happy to have you along for another great game. One of the best developments in the last couple of years, the increased number of WNBA games on national TV. Tim, how important is this?
I think it's huge for the league. TV draws interest, especially live TV. When you get more games, your big audiences on, it's a great way to grow the game. Long term, continuing to increase exposure and increase the audience is great for the WNBA.
And you have to throw in the fact that you can now stream every game too, and in the heart of the season is during the summer. Prime sports watching time for many fans, and it's great for younger fans who can stay up late during summer break, because let's be honest, how many of us didn't stay up late during our summer breaks?
Dropping dimes, Bird has incredible vision and feel. She sees the whole court.
Shakina Strickland for three. Gets the three to fall.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Here's Lloyd. The basket good off the assist from Sue Bird.
You don't see too many players anymore score from this area, but Lloyd has an old school feel to her game.
Strickland outside. Pass to Williams. And she banks in the layup.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Now here is Lloyd. It's good.
Sometimes I just marvel when you look at the offense of Jewel Lloyd. The pull-up right there, it takes the aggressiveness away from the defenders.
Here's Carter. Johnson goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Lloyd with it. Over Strickland. That one a little long.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range. That's really her bread and butter, getting points inside. Johnson has tremendous ability to finish the play.
Stewart with the bucket.
Very well done. Confident and composed, as always.
Well, in 2018, Breanna Stewart had one of the best seasons we've ever seen in the WNBA, individually winning the regular season MVP, top 3 in scoring and rebounding, while also leading the Storm to the best record in the entire league.
Good on the triple.
A respected distance shooter, Clark's impact to her team can be felt from all over the court.
Now here's Strickland. Bird with the steal. And here they come. Here's Clark. The basket good off the assist from Sue Bird.
That's deflating for a team. Tossing the ball up and having it turn into immediate points at the other end.
Yeah, that just feels like giving up 2 buckets.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
The Dream Trail. Yeah, and after an incredible regular season, Stewart continued her phenomenal play in the 2018 WNBA playoffs.
Stewart took it to another level, raising her average to 25 points per game during the playoffs. MVP of the WNBA final, scoring 30 in the clincher. Big time putback. What a great motor she has.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder than her.
And night in and night out, this is the kind of effort level she gives you.
Seattle calls timeout.
One of the more physical bigs. Elizabeth is a nightmare to try and score on. She puts her athleticism on full display when she rejects shot after shot.
Here's Whitcomb. Drills the baseline jumper. And so here's Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And again, Seattle with the triple.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Offensive board. And it's blocked. Goes right through for bucket number 3. She's a perfect 3 for 3.
a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Count the basket.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Nails the triple.
And you can't help but really pick on their defense. They're completely in disarray.
Everything's coming much too easily. I mean, you've got to take something away.
Now here's Strickland. He has 5. Billings. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for her tonight. Seattle in the lead. Here's Whitcomb. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Lots of room. And again, the Dream score.
There has not been much defense to speak of yet, has there?
Nope. It's been all offense all the time here early.
A nice shot by Tuck.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right, 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Carter, that's good.
She burrowed her way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Here's Whitcomb. Used every last stick on the clock and dropped it in for the buzzer beater.
Digging deep to hit that shot. That's showing some guts.
No hesitation, no fear, just tremendous execution.
The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Storm, up 10. Quarter number 2 coming up right after the... A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up. See, for the Dream, the problem in games is rarely their defense. In fact, they're usually very strong on that end of the court. And I would say when they lose, it's more because their offense comes up short.
Here's Langhorn, finished off the break.
A great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, and floating to the bucket just as soon as that ball was going the other way.
Shakina Strickland for three. The shot misses, and the Storm going the other way now. As you said with the Dream, they'll go as far as their offense takes them.
And the team can really struggle with efficiency at times. They can score in bunches, but over the course of the season can end up near the bottom. Struggle with the lines, and really just deep as well.
Well, Raquana Williams and Liz Cambage are the only 2 players in WNBA history to score over 50 points in a game. Are there any active players you guys could see pulling this off as well?
I think my pick would have to be Diana Taurasi. Now, she's the WNBA's all-time leader in points and can just score in so many different ways. Don't forget about her career high of 47.
Bradenton has such a unique skill set for her size, and defenders always have their hands full when guarding her. Remember, she scored 45 points in the game, so I'd say 50 is definitely doable for her.
Here's Prince. And she drops in the layup off glass.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Asking the call. Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, the unselfishness of the Storm is pretty easy to see because they're always looking to make the extra pass and get the best look the team can get. And I would say it also helps that they have so many great options on their team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Prince grabs the board. And for the Storm, they are usually up near the the top of the league in assists.
And at every level of basketball, high school, college, pro, that's the hallmark of a strong team. Look at the stars this team. They play for each other. Great passes. It's why this team won it all in 2018.
Down low, Williams goes back up. Alicia Clark with the defensive effort.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way. A lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, got
that one up quick.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And Blake, from what we've seen so far, if I were you and your help, don't hold the breath.
Yeah, that'd be a very bad idea.
Laney, good.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Here's Prince. Here's Clark. Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
A solid free throw shooter. Clark wants every part of her game to be advanced. You always root for the underdog, like Alicia Clark. Going to a mid-major program, she was a second-round pick in the WNBA draft. She's under 6 feet tall and really one of the shorter forwards in the league, but she makes up for it with the passion she plays with.
Here's Laney. Dreams it from beyond the arc.
No matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to cut it.
Yeah, guys, and that's why you gotta love the underdog mindset of Clark, a starter for the 2018 champion Storm.
What a playoff Clark had for this team, shooting almost 50% from deep. Really, at the end of the day, she's a role model for anyone undersized, anyone who didn't go to the biggest program.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Russell. That's her first foul. The Storm making a switch here. Seattle on D. Here's Carter. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's Cool Lloyd with the drive. Baked in off the glass.
The handles on Lloyd are nasty, and she just drives it going straight to the hoop.
Here's Carter. Alicia Clark with the defensive effort.
Well, this is why you need good defenders inside contesting shots.
Yeah, making every shot a tough shot, even in tight.
No question, they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their open court offense. It's been humming.
And it's been working.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as she gets fouled on the shot. And Seattle gets called for the foul. And she knocks down the first one.
As for Atlanta, they're still looking for that first title. Remember, they lost in the finals 3 times now. It's really not an easy hill to get over.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. And here are the Storm now. 16-point lead. Took in no time at all on that one.
Stewart's offensive prowess allowing her to nail that jumper right there. I honestly think I could watch her shoot those all day.
Canada. Pass to Clark. Here's the 3. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
The Dream on offense. From the arc. Johnson can't get it to go.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but she just didn't have it in her right there.
Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. They grab their own miss. He gets it in there. Intercepted. paint. Here's Laney. Lays it up and banks it in.
Not normally someone feeding others. Johnson found her wide open. Good pass.
And she gets it to go. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Storm running away with this one. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. It's been quite the game for Clark.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. And the Storm with possession. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. He's off from 3.
Well, guys, we know players develop at their own pace, but some are faster than others, like Lori Johnson. Advanced for her age, she blossomed earlier than many, and that's what led her to becoming an all-star in just her 2nd season. She didn't luck into that one. She knew just where to be when the shot went up.
Wasted no time on that one.
You know, back her rookie year, she shot about 20% from downtown, but Lloyd has put incredible effort to improve her long-range shot. Now she's close to a 40% shooter.
Well, one part of Johnson's game that's always stood out to me is her rebound.
Yeah, she brings an old-school tenacity to the boards, and I love her willingness to battle with just about anyone on the hardwood. And really, it's tough to outwork Johnson when she's locked in.
Up top, Laney. High arcing shot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Storm.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd. Shots good by Clark.
They're doing some work here in the second half. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Atlanta with the ball. Here's Carter. That one rolling around and rims out. Wing shot on the way. And the Storm tag on 2 more.
Well, the jump shot, it's been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep on pulling up and just watching them go down.
And that opens up your offense.
And the dream call time here.
Well, I love basketball debates, especially when it comes to the GOATs. One thing that isn't up for debate, Sue Bird is the best point guard in WNBA history. No one has done it better or longer after one.
Here's Carter. It's Shakina Strickland on the wing. Whitcomb with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Storm. Here's Langhorne. Here's Stewart. And it's Seattle scoring again. Sue Bird is the example for any young point guard. No one has played more minutes in WNBA history.
And Blake, beyond the numbers, beyond the skills, what a leader she is. Playing point for championship teams in college, international competitions, Europe. She's won multiple WNBA titles. I mean, she is a true captain.
Howard gets the bucket.
The defense really slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
To the inside. And she lays it straight in.
I really like their activity in the post today. Their movement down low has just been great.
Exactly. They've generated easy opportunities inside.
Pass to Carter. Three-pointer. Whitcomb grabs the miss.
She's just not been on her game. The deficit, it's really not totally on her, but she hasn't helped the situation. When you think of emerging WNBA talent, you got to think of Natasha Howard. Some may have doubted her early on, but she became the league's most improved player in 2018.
Of all the things Howard added to her game, I like the new wave of offensive creativity.
Yeah, Natasha needed more ways to beat opponents, so she added to her arsenal of moves. She wants to be unpredictable so defenders can't put her in a box.
One of the prettiest moves in the game, the reverse layup in traffic.
Here's Whitcomb. And again, it's the Storm missing. And it's Glory Johnson off the drive. That one goes in.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point. The mid-range game, it's just another one of her weapons.
Strickland outside. Inside, Johnson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot today.
The defense unable to stop them even when they've gotten a hand up. It hasn't seemed to matter.
A shot by Howard, no good. And so here's Atlanta. Out to the right wing. Here's Johnson. That ball is good for another field goal, her 6th, and she's at a 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Here's Billings, covered by Langhorne. They get it back. And here's Canada. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. And the first one falls for her. That's also good, so she hits them both. Jones outside to the middle. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
That's not an easy hoop. Good concentration by Williams to get the bucket. A focused player.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Storm just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. The chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Sliced the D wide open with this feed. They really had no chance to prevent this basket.
Yeah, it was a great read of the defensive setup and also wonderful anticipation of the movement of her teammates before the pass.
And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. That scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. There are just certain players that possess an athleticism that's just hard to contain. Guys, which WNBA players do you think are the most athletic?
How about Diamond DeShields? She has a lethal combination of strength and speed. As a defender, she can really wear you out. You always have to account for her.
And yep, it's good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Beyond the arc. Here's Russell. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. It's going to go on Elizabeth Williams. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so she makes both.
Sue Bird of the Storm, pretty much a living icon for the team. She spent her entire career with them since being drafted all the way back in 2002, and she really epitomizes everything this franchise values. It makes it so easy for your teammates when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Now here's Jones. She's guarded closely, and again the Dream score. And Sue Bird, a legend in the game in so many ways.
Yeah, 3-time champion, countless all-star appearances. I know she's on the back end of her career right now, but still a face of the league. She has meant so much to the Seattle Storm over the years.
Atlanta with the ball. The floater. Count that bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area, just dominating down low.
And obviously, that's something the defense has to address. What terrific hustle. She's got a nose for those rebounds.
Wow, she is ferocious when that ball goes up.
And that's what they've got her out there for, making plays like that.
To the left side wing. The putback. They shoot again. Here's Williams. The third shot of the possession finally falls for them.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, and they've come from inside the paint. And she should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody really paying much attention to her there.
Here's Jones. The second chance effort, and the layup is good.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Here's Prince. It's good from beyond the arc.
We've really seen them step up their three-point shooting in the second half. I mean, they're just letting it fly out there.
Well, they're playing with confidence. I like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they've got a lead, but they're playing free.
And it's working.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Out to the wing. Williams, guarded by Russell. Jones right side. Dietrich. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Here's Tuck. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Here's Jones. Makes it off the glass. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Prince. Cans it from downtown.
And add another 3-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
And the first one drops. And good on both.
And the Seattle Storm are a fantastic shooting team. You know, they're great from just about anywhere on the floor, and they're especially deadly from three-point land.
Langhorn gets the bucket. And Atlanta has possession. Pass to Williams. And the layup is good. And with the Storm, it's that three-point shooting that gives them the edge.
Well, they spread the floor and force you to come out to them. Team as a whole, Prince scores 40% shooting at times. They know it's their strength, and they play to just shooting threes.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Prince through the net again. She's done that 10 times tonight, and she's only needed 11 shots to get there. And here are the Dreams. Pass to Williams. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Excellent D there from Mercedes Russell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tuck, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Here's Whitcomb. And a miss there on the triple. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Russell. That's her third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line to shoot two. And the first one at the line is good.
Really a different background than most. Elizabeth Williams was born in England. She went to high school in Virginia, and she's become a great WNBA player.
Here's Whitcomb. Off target from the wing. And so Seattle takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
And that's a wrap, everyone.